Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about Smackdown from tonight. Excellent. I rarely just give shows a 10 out of 10. But honestly, this show was a 10 out of 10. It was fantastic from start to finish. Probably I'd say this is the best Smackdown of the year. Just everything had a purpose. And I felt tonight's show would be a banger. Because they had some good Money in the Bank qualifying matches, 3 tonight. LA Knight cut a good promo with the CM Punk segment. Then you had Drew McIntyre attack CM Punk in his hometown. And I noticed everybody that didn't get an entrance won their qualifying match. So I get they have to cut time for entrances, but even that could be a negative. But they all ended up winning. And also, we got the debut. We've been awaiting Jacob Fatu. He is finally here. He's debuted. And he outshined that whole group in the span of 4 minutes. Just what an episode of Smackdown. Triple H cooked an entire Michelin star restaurant quality Smackdown. Fantastic episode. Definitely the best Smackdown of the year. Way better than the last few Smackdowns. Just what a week for WWE. It's the best week of television they've produced all year. Raw was excellent, and Smackdown was excellent. And they're booking the Money in the Bank with young, upcoming talent like Chelsea Green, Carmelo Hayes pinning Randy Orton. That's how it should be. Building up young talent, Money in the Bank, and Triple H is doing a good job of that. Just this 5 hours of straight, just Gordon Ramsay masterclass cooking for WWE TV. This is truly a new era. And one of the shows of the year, you got Jacob Fatu debuting, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre just taking him out. Just that visual of him carrying just a bloodied CM Punk on his shoulders and dropping him on the stage. That was great. Can't wait for when they finally have their match, which probably will happen at SummerSlam. Those who don't know about Jacob Fatu are in for a treat. Out of the group right now with the Bloodline, he's definitely the best out of the ring. With the current Bloodline, he's definitely the best in the ring. He outshined him in 4 minutes. That's what you call a debut. I had a feeling we might see a debut, and it happened. So the Bloodline was being built back up, and now look what we got. Excellent. I kind of didn't recognize it at first, because Jacob Fatu, he slimmed down. That's probably why it took a little longer than anticipated. At first I didn't recognize him, but once they said his name, I'm like, oh shit, it's Jacob Fatu. Like, what a difference a few months makes when a great storyline can become even greater. Now we got traction and an additional member to the Bloodline. Best Smackdown of the year, and I can't wait to just when Roman Reigns returns. I don't know when. Don't know when. Maybe Money in the Bank. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think it's anytime soon. I think at any time he's gonna return. It's either gonna be maybe Money in the Bank, or you could just hold off till SummerSlam. But I would prefer Money in the Bank because kind of impatient. But they might save it for SummerSlam. But just excellent show. But let's just get from the start. So, CM Punk kicks off the show, but he never said if he was clear, but the way he took that little bump when Drew McIntyre dumped him off his shoulders tells me he's close to coming back. But that's what that stretcher was for. I was saying before the show, oh, there was a stretcher, it was for CM Punk. I really wasn't expecting it for CM Punk, I expected it for somebody else. But just an excellent segment to open the show with Paul Heyman, CM Punk, and the Bloodline. Paul Heyman asked CM Punk basically take him with him out of Chicago, and then called Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa fake ass Usos, and for what he called Solo. But then Cody Rhodes backs him up against the Bloodline. Smackdown, it really hasn't felt this important in weeks. They made it feel really important, and that was a tremendous open to the show. And there's so many stories that can possibly come from this. I don't think it's going to be Cody and Solo for the championship. I really don't. But will they do it? Maybe. But maybe they need to get that out of the way. Get that out of the way for Roman to return. But I don't know. It could happen, but I don't know. There's so many possible stories that can come out of this. Like, fantastic segment in Chicago, they always freaking deliver. And that was just awesome. Roman Reigns' return is inevitable. It's gonna be sooner than later. And also, like, as I was mentioning, I like seeing CM Punk and Paul Heyman catch up. That was great. But then we got our first Money in the Bank qualifier. Chelsea Green actually advanced. I think that's one of the names I've mentioned for Money in the Bank. And honestly, it's either going to be her or Tiffany Stratton, probably. One of those two. I had a feeling she'd win this match because Bianca didn't need to. And but it's a pretty good pop for Chelsea Green advancing the Money in the Bank. And she's Canadian, so it only makes sense to have her in the Money in the Bank. So, I think she'll win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Her holding the briefcase would be pretty entertaining. And it would serve her character well. Right person woman. I love Bianca, but she did not need to win Money in the Bank. Or just advance. Chelsea Green's an underrated talent. When she does get the opportunity to wrestle, she can deliver. But she got a really good pop. Ben low-key wanted that to be his best race signs. And then Paul and Solo Sikoa had a backstage segment, man. Free Paul Heyman. Free Paul Heyman. He's really, he can't wait to see his tribal chief. But then after that, you had Grayson Waller backstage with DIY. Then you hear a loud bang on one of the on the door. And then it raises up, you see CM Punk down the ground in blood, and then it cuts to Drew McIntyre standing over CM Punk. This is going to be the feud of the year. And we haven't even had the match yet. And then it just felt real when you had Nick Aldis just push Drew McIntyre. And then Drew shoved him back and he got in his face. That's heat, pal. Just cinema. Just love the camera shot. I gotta love this new production with WWE. Like, their camera shots are excellent. And that was probably the best segment since Rock and Cody when they had when The Rock just destroyed him on Monday Night Raw. But this is just incredible. Nowhere else you'll get something like this, man. SummerSlam is going to be fire. WWE's getting their momentum back. Raw was excellent. Smackdown was excellent. You're building up your young talent for Money in the Bank. The Wyatt 6. Excellent. And just Exhibit A of why Drew McIntyre didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship, Clash of the Castle. He's continuing with his feud with CM Punk. The instant gratification losers, whose only defense opinion was he deserves this moment, will still find a way to disagree. But those people have no vision. If he had won the title, there would have been a lot of missing heat. The title isn't the story. Punk's dream is to main event WrestleMania. Drew took it away. McIntyre's dream was winning at Clash of the Castle. Punk took it away. To get to their goals, each must destroy the other. That's really simple. The Wyatt 6 had a video package. I thought they would show up tonight, but they didn't. But I'm pretty sure they'll show up on Monday. LA Night had a video package, or no, a promo. Calling out Logan Paul. Didn't show up. Santos Escobar come out there. Santos Escobar's really mid. I hate to say it. He doesn't have that aura. Whatever the kids say. Aura. Hit him with a attack the LA Knight first. LA Knight hits the BFT, and then Logan Paul attacks him from behind. So they'll be in a triple threat match next week. Maybe LA Knight will win it, and then Logan Paul cost him the briefcase Money in the Bank, and that's how we set up what happens at SummerSlam. And then Andrade wins the Money in the Bank qualifier against Grayson Waller. and Kevin Owens. A great finish that match. Andrade is in Money in the Bank, and also Carmelo Hayes is as well. Pinned Randy Orton. Forgot to mention that, but Carmelo Hayes got his win. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa ended in DQ. And I knew it wasn't going to last long because it started at like 9:50. And Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, they had Solo cornered. But then all of a sudden, you see a man attacking all three of them, and it's Jacob Fatu. And the WWE's just killing it right now. And I add Jacob Fatu to the list. Just this whole week, Raw, NXT, and Smackdown were all fire. I sure wasn't. I was expecting maybe a debut, but I wasn't expecting Jacob Fatu. But this guy got more over in 2 minutes than Solo has in 2 years. Can't wait for Roman and the OG bloodline to return, because it's going to be cinema. Hope Randy's okay, because that barricade didn't break properly. But just, it was like, holy shit. But yeah, Jacob Fatu debuts. I'm giving the show 10 out of 10. I rarely give shows 10 out of 10, but just from start to finish, it was an amazing show, and those 2 hours just flew by. Just everything. CM Punk and Paul Heyman opened the show. Cody has his back. 3 good Money in the Bank qualifiers, building up their young talent. Jacob Fatu debuting. An LA Knight. Just, what a show. But yeah, it's really my thoughts on Smackdown from tonight, so leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and until next time, have a lot. Peace.